Good evening, everyone. The topic for today is will automation lead for unemployment? And in the same flow, we can say that today the automation is represented by AI. So, will AI or automation or maybe robots in future will lead to unemployment? That is the topic. So, starting from you, Prashant, what do you have to say about the topic?
Hi, Sayed. Thanks for letting me speak first. Yes, for sure, there will be massive job loss, but not yet. Machines can still do a lot, but they can't do everything we can do. So it's like we don't have AI CEOs and entrepreneurs yet. This gap is what keeps us employed. As jobs are lost, we just find something else for the workers to do. But this gap is closing very fast. Within a few decades, this gap will close. The machines will have general intelligence beyond our own. Our machines will be able to do everything a human can do. And then it only becomes a matter of cost. Once machines have the general intelligence of humans, no job will be safe from, the automation. And there won't be anything a human can do that a custom designed AI couldn't do better. A custom smart AI can work 24 hours a day. That is no need to sleep or deal with other issues. So even if it is expensive, it will replace at least three humans that only work about 8 hours a day. Also can save their memory and reload from a different save file. So if an AI trains, for example, for 10 years to learn a new skill and knowledge, its memory and personality can be, I mean, it will be cloned into 100,000 copies of its hardware with a simple download. We can't do that with humans. We have to send each one of them to school to learn the same lessons. So it's not just the fact that the machine has the same intelligence we have. It will have powers like memory sharing that humans can't, that will make them far more valuable in the economy. So this is my take.
All right, Prashant, thank you for sharing your valuable opinion. I guess you are speaking for the proposition that is
Yes,
automation will lead to unemployment.
yes.
Okay, thanks for starting the debate.
Hmm.
There were some good points from you. Okay, now we have another guest with us, uh, Mr. Vishwas. Okay, Vishwas, I think we are waiting for the first time. So, on behalf of Heatic platform, I welcome you. So maybe you, if you are aware of the topic for today, you can give us a brief introduction of yourself, and you may also express your opinions on the subject. That is, will automation or AI will lead to unemployment in future? Okay, starting with your brief introduction, you may express your opinions.
Okay, hi Sayed, hi everyone. It's Vishwas, and I'm from Delhi. I have joined a debate, like last to last debate over here as well, about the existence of God. So in that debate, I also participated. So this is my second debate, and about uh, about the topic that will automation will lead to loss of jobs. My opinion is that actually it will means create some loss of jobs, but will also create a lot of jobs as well, because the process of uh, development will be faster, and the economy will boost because of the machines. And it's not only the machine which is powerful, it's actually the combination of humans and the machines which is really powerful. So as the new things will come around, new machines will come around, new aspects and new opportunities to grow will come around, new scientific discoveries and new practical aspects of that will also become possible, like many experiments which are not possible today will be possible after coming of machines and all the advanced uh, machine learning I will say robot or something, robot algorithms like softwares like ChatGPT as well. So it will also create some. So I I won't totally say it will lead to loss of jobs. Also, there are in the past we have seen that when the tractors and those industry used to come around, that farmers used to complain and all those things. It will create loss of jobs, but it has also created a new economy, new jobs and new era, means which we haven't seen earlier as well. The like the education. in the past we didn't need it. In the India, this kind of education, like technical education, the science field, the maths field, this kind of education was not of much importance at that time, but it created those education also, like as the YouTube and all those things came, that video teaching thing came. So it also created some new opportunities. So I think similarly, there are certain things which, like, new humans will also learn to do things with those machines. Like in the schools, the kids will be taught how to use those machines and create different kind of things with them, like which we haven't seen, which we haven't seen that or think that was even possible. Like the mobile phones which we are using today, we couldn't imagine in the 90s that everybody will have this kind of thing. Everybody will have camera, everybody can talk on video from one guy to another. So it is really positive thing, I would say, development and the new things which are hidden from us about the nature, and also the experiment, like physics experiments and apparatuses, which are not like possible by humans, because we do a lot of error in physics. The error reduction is actually lot of importance in experiments. So I would say it will help in boosting our economy and creating a lot of jobs. Thank you.
All right, Vishwas, there are some good points from you, and I see that you are speaking against the proposition that it will not create unemployment.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, this is just the introductory round. So we will just hear opinions from all the participants, and maybe in the next round we will do a little bit of grilling to our participants and see why they think what they think. Okay. So maybe Tushar, we can move over to you, and you may express your opinion on the topic.
Well, the topic is, will automation lead to job loss? Yes, it will definitely lead to job loss because in current scenario there is a lot of recession in software industry, as well as we keep looking forward in future. Uh, Due to this AI and automation, this may lead to automation in factory as well as in industrial services as well, because it can lead to create another recession in this factory factory or manufacturing industries. And yes, it will be very harmful for poor people and uneducated people, because in factories there are many many people, they are working for their day and night shift for that money. And it may lead to poverty for them as well, because we because in India we are very less people are more educated than others. And yes, this automation will lead to jobless in future perspectives. So that's it.
Sayyid, are you there?
Yes, Tushar, thank you for your opinion. Akshay, over to you. The mic is all yours. You may say what you have to say.
Yeah, as Tushar said that I agreed with one point of the Tushar that in India many of the people are uneducated and like not everyone can see if the people are uneducated. They don't have the proper like skills that required in the tech field, like the coming of the new technology, like whether it's for example, let's take the example of an automobile industry in which earlier people were manually building a car, and they were uh, just building it by handmade, and today their place has taken by the robotic hand. So many of the work today is done by the robotic hand, and there are less people like in now in automobile industries you can see that there are very few workers who work under the like for automobiles and all. So see, in my point of view, like until there is a development in technology and all, there will be employment, because for creating new type of technology, uh, there will always be need for the humans, because humans are all only the creator of the new technology, and without them we can't create anything, because uh, technology is fully dependent on us. So yes, employment will be there in future, but yeah, uh, jobs will be replaced, like older jobs will be replaced with some type of new job, and for that new job you have to uh, require that type of skill also. So like, no, I will also say that not everyone can have the that skill, like in for the new tech field and all. uh, so only, yeah, in short I will only say that there will be employment, because technology need us, and without us, technology is like, there will be no existence of technology if humans are not there, and I can that's it.
All right, Akshay. You also contributed to some important points. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Okay, before we move on to our next round, I would like to share with you some one good thing which I read recently about this automation and AI recently. As Vishwas pointed out one good thing, that as technology is progressing, that now humans are progressing towards something uh, which actually makes us human. Like with the advancement of machinery in the agriculture sector, humans were uh, uh, absolved of the laborious work which they were assigned to do, like cutting off the hay stalk and like that, and reaping of the fields. So these laborious works where humans were absolved from doing that. Now humans are progressing in the direction where humans differ from machines. Something which makes human really human. That something which gives advantage to humans over machines. In that direction we are progressing. So I would like that in the next round, uh, our participants point out exactly what difference do they think that they think that there is between human intellect and a machine intellect, and what makes humans superior to machines. Maybe if the discussion proceeds in that direction, it will be something beneficial. Okay, starting from you, Prashant, you may express your opinion.
Okay, so there are three things I would like to point out, and I will also go through over your questions after that. So the first thing is that what I realized is steadily over the period of time, like as I'm doing my PhD, I came across this ChatGPT, I came across this Grammarly Go, and then I also figured out that whatever you type there, like even if your English is weak, all the sentence are like there's like a sentence formation in a very unique and sophisticated way that it can prepare for you your answers, your assignments, and everything. So like that is something that AI is doing for you. You don't have to do anything else. And other thing I would like to point out is there's a globalization around the market. I did my electrical engineering, I did my master's in that, but then the demand is still for the computer science. I mean, no one is asking me like to do something physically or to do something like a lab setup or something. Everything is done by AI. All the programming people working from home, they're doing everything. However, you see that there's still this globalization in the market just because people are are needed who especially for those who are expert in that programming languages. New technologies go apart and then people are required for the same thing. Thirdly, like like even the classrooms, like when I applied for a teaching position a few years back, I realized that teachers are in physical, they are not needed in presence. The presence is not needed. It is like they just play a video for the students, and then that video goes away, and then people and the students learn from it. So there are three things why I think that this machines will replace human abilities and also humans like overall. Now to go over your questions, I think that machines are still superior to humans, because I think why is that chat gpt, for instance, they are not making people smarter, they're making people more dumber. The technologies are getting smarter and smarter, and they're making people more dumber. And the difference between the machines and the humans is that most people say, I've seen one movie long years back. That is, the movie is called as a robot, and in that robot, he mentions that the machines do not have emotions, the human have emotions, but really speaking, no one cares about emotions. It is the saga that like a human, because of this new advent of technology, people are required to work like multiple. They have like required to take multiple responsibilities. The same person, if I go to Subway to eat anything, the same person is a cashier, the same person like prepares the food, the same people cuts the vegetables, and because of this, the same person does everything, because there's like they want to cut down every which is why there's still unemployment. Not only, even like India has faced unemployment. More than 40,000 people have lost their jobs. Like in US, same thing has been still in existence. So this is what my take is.
Okay, Prashant, you added some very good points. Just before I move on to the next participant, can you just add one more thing? According to your opinion, what is that one thing which sets humans and machines apart?
I
Something
told
which
you,
humans
yeah.
have
Hmm.
and
Emotions. I
machines
told
don't
you.
have.
Yeah, I already answered that question. Emotions, because the thing is, like, the machines, they do not have emotions. Humans have emotions. Now, in that one of the episode I found in one of the movie Robot, where uh, the humans, I mean the machines, they do not identify, because there's like a some house is set ablaze, and there's a conflagration everywhere, and then there's one a girl, and then she's like showering, and then the robot comes, and she doesn't understand. He's just programmed that he has to save that girl, right? So like he doesn't understand whether she's taking a shower or whether like whatever. So he just helps her out, and then like later all people realize, oh, like she didn't wear clothes, and then she suicides. Okay, so this is what makes a difference, like the emotions. The robots do not have emotions, right?
Yeah, right, Prashant. That's correct. Machines do not have emotions, humans have. But what the point I wanted to make to you is, in an economic activity, like as we're discussing security or loss of jobs, in an
Mm-hmm.
economic activity, emotions are not required. But
Mm-hmm.
I believe that something which is peculiar only to humans is creativity, imagination, uh,
Mm-hmm.
seeing something which does not exist,
Mm-hmm.
ability to dream, ability to foresee future and to shape it. That is
Mm-hmm.
something I believe that makes humans peculiar. So can that be used as economic tool for humans in the future? Will that help us human beings secure jobs? Will that
see
give us advantage over
see
machines?
see Sayyad, see, everyone dreams of something else, but to implement, to put into practice, it is altogether different thing. Even if I can dream of flying, okay, but to put into practice requires lots of rigorous efforts, requires lots of things. Like I have seen that in most of the companies, there are 100 directors who will just say what to do, who will just think what needs to be done, but there will be just one person who will put into practice, and the 100 of the directors will say different things, and there's only one innocent guy and naive guy who doesn't even know whom to whom to listen, right? So it's not just about creativity, but the creativity, if you have to put into practice, it's not just like machine you have to rely on, right? So creativity could be anything. I can give earth the wings, right? So but the thing is, like, it's about how to do that.
As you said, there will be machines to do that, right? We will
No,
employ machines
no, but
to
think about
make our.
others. Yeah, but think about other people who will lose their jobs because of the machines. Because I made some creativity, but even like if I just put use machines to do that, look what that will lead to unemployment. What will other people do?
Okay. Okay, Prashant, we will move on to the next participant. Maybe I will pose the same question to Vishwas also. Let's see what he has to say. Vishwas, over to you. If you are able to listen to me, furthering your arguments from the last time, please point it out to us. What difference do you think that makes humans different from machines? And one quality of human beings which sets us apart from machines and AI? Something advantageous that we have. Over to you, Vishwas.
Oh, I would say machines are actually a byproduct of our dreams and our implementations actually. And as you said that we have creativity, we have dreams. That was a great point, and the point I was going to mention as well. So we are always one step ahead of the machine. Everybody is thinking something, so he will implement that in the machine, and for implementation people will be required. In even something will be implemented, then the work will become more further ahead, like we will move further ahead. Like let's see an example, that now, in the past we didn't used to think that just for one mobile phone there will be crores of jobs will be there, the YouTube, the chip making and all. So in the future as well, if you'll see, there will be new, like right now just to write a simple website code we have to write a lot of code and worthless effort is going into it. There are people who are working learning Java, HTML, CSS on all those things. In the future we just have to say just make this website, put it yellow, make the heading yellow, make the background, yeah, white. We just have to say it in audio or something, guide it through, and it will automatically do it very fastly. So our all of this worthless effort will go away. So we will create new dreams using the things which we are implementing using machines. So dreams will also like evolve over that. It is not just that the machines will evolve. As the machine will evolve, dreams will evolve. And right now, like engineers are doing complex work, so then the complex work will evolve one step ahead. Like they will make some flying car maybe using those because they don't used to put effort in this basic writing of codes. Machine can do that. Then something else will come through. So also there are a lot of like things outside space which we can explore. So outside Earth as well, because machines can go there and explore moon as well. Like humans, it's difficult; they have to breathe and they can't go there. Then we will send something to moon, which will explore and find something water maybe. So since maybe we find something else, something new, so I think opportunities will arise, and humans will always be one step ahead because we have creativity, we have dreams, we have emotions, which are also important in making balance in society, and that emotions are creating those dreams. Though this creativity, it the creativity is also part of emotions. When somebody gets like we get into a zone that we can't think, we get blanked out, we are putting so much effort on our mind, then we get some creative idea in like, so emotions, I think all this creativity and dreams are connected to the emotions. So that was my point. Thank you. Hello.
Sayed.
Vishwas, you there? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, Vishwas, as we are progressing towards the end of the debate, I just want you to add one more point. That is, just give one example of a job uh, which can be done only by humans and not by machines. And I will ask the same question to you, Prashant, also, and then we can come up to an end of the debate. Okay, Vishwas, over to you. Can you think of one job which can be done only by humans, not by machines?
I would say like maybe painting something unique, which is not byproduct of mixing other paintings and applying those, creating something out of yourself. All those artistic things, like music, which which can be made using the machines, but uh, humans will make it better, I would say.
Yeah, that's correct. As far as I know, ChatGPT can mix up some pre-existing sketches and come up with some new sketch, but that is only permutation and combination of what already exists. You rightly pointed out that imagining something which does not exist, sketching something out of a dream, that is something which AI cannot do, I suppose. And also maybe coming up with a new recipe, maybe thinking of some new flavor, thinking of some new musical note. I These are the creative jobs I believe that which no AI can ever cope up with. Is it right, Vishwas? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, completely. I agree with that.
Okay. Okay. I will ask the same question to you, Prashant, also. Prashant, over to you. Give one example of a job which is peculiar only to human, which can be done only by humans. Over to you, Prashant.
Well, I think that, like you pointed out last time, it's all about creativity. It's about all about start. Like for instance, if I put a fire on a grass, it will create a smoke, right? So, and something will be like we'll understand the chemical composition of it, and but earlier people didn't even knew. So this is just an example. So like for instance, ChatGPT, if it will try to see, there's nothing new in this world. It is always something which always existed. So if ChatGPT, if I write something, it will create something. It will try to find out some other vocabulary word which I never knew, right? Just because of intermeshing one words with another, right, in terms of lexical resources. So that is something new I found out, right, which was already present, right? So it's all about creativity again, like what already existed has been been found out afresh, and which is like we will embrace it in the long run. We'll just make that as something like something which will keep in future. Hello.
Yes, Prashant, as I was saying, that you came up with a really good point. That is, machines can also come up with new things. Machines can also be creative. They can come up with some new words which were unknown to you or any other user.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think that the creativity by machine and creativity by a human being are same thing, and machines can surpass humans in creativity or imagination? Is
I
that so?
think
Is that what?
machines can effectively supersede in terms of creativity because humans have limit to what to the ability of thinking. Humans can forget some things which machine cannot, right? So if I want to find out some vocabulary word which I forgot, machines can I'll just go over my Google and then machine will find out for me. So it is all about memory retention. It's all about how far machines can think and how far humans in comparison can think. So it's like definitely the machines who can work 24/7 to give results to you. Well, humans cannot do that. Humans can just it is just like writing something memory in your diary or in a notebook. And to refer to that, machines can help you find out that right word or something like right information to you at the right time when needed.
Okay. So you're saying that machines can be creative and
Yes,
even supersede humans. Okay.
yes,
So one more question to you, Prashant. In
yes,
future, more and more of the complexity of the engineering will lead to more of the innovation. Do you think
yes.
that in future machines will be able to innovate? Will machines be able to do some kind of a engineering invention?
Well, I think that you see the example is right in front of you. How many engineers are getting job, right? All the things are being done by machines. The jobs are gradually getting dwindled day by day, and then because of that innovation thing, because like one thing is implemented and all has been done by the machine, no need for any humans intervention, right? So yeah, I think that I truly think that innovation can certainly propel this very kind of uh, very thing for like machines to get to excel in their own terms, right? And not the humans per se.
No, what I wanted to ask you is, suppose humanity as a whole, or a company as a, or any company faces some kind of an engineering problem. Like
Hmm.
maybe we have a problem of disposal of plastic.
Hmm.
In future, when the AI grows further,
Hmm.
will that be able to give some kind of a innovative solution to our problems? Like maybe do this kind of plastic can be used and it will solve the problem of a plastic uh, pollution. Some that kind of a thinking, will that be possible by AI in future? Do you think that will be possible?
Well, Well, I think that it can be done only by humans. However, to have that permutations, combinations, and all about critical things, I think that can be done only by humans and not by the machines.
Not by the machines. Okay. All right. All right, Prashant. I think we have come to an end of the discussion for tonight, and we have got some really good points from all the participants. It was a really good discussion. Okay. So, on behalf of Heatic, thank you so much for giving your time. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you all. Good night.